Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Jade Empire. Last episode we went into this tea house here. We spoke with Hui here, who told us some more information about why she was here and what we have to do. We have to find a piece of the amulet, of the spirit amulet that we have. It's down in the ruins, and we need to get it before the Lotus Assassins do. And we also went around, gave this tea house back to the person who it should belong to, and dealt with an ogre that happened to be here, drinking its sorrows after killing its friend, and also had a eating contest that went well. Now, let's go back out into Tien's Landing and see what's around to talk about. Or who's around. Whatever. Let's go. This person has something over their head. And she appears to be sad.
Please, please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it.
Who are you?
Please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you. It's my fiancé, Baker Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes. The beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought, well...
There's got to be more to this story.
But there isn't! My poor Bay has done nothing to these men. They attack him for no reason at all. Please, you have to help him. I beg you.
I'll take care of those thugs for you.
Thank you so much, kind sir. You don't know what this means to me. If our firstborn is a boy, he shall have your name. Bay is down at Beggar's Pier right now in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
I'll keep my eye out for him. Let's continue looking around. Oh. Okay, we managed to evade that, thankfully. And a bar of nickeled iron. That's an interesting thing to find. There's gotta be some way to see those things that I've been collecting. Oh, hey, another one. And there's someone back here. Dishwasher Wong.
Everyone gets used to Mr. Tay's dishes eventually. They are very, complex.
Mr. Tay?
Who let you back here? Bad enough I must work with incompetence. I don't need you walking through my kitchen. Do thugs like you think you can just walk back here for food any time? If I wanted human interaction, I'd have a kiosk in the square. Or maybe a trough.
Oh, goody.
Why a trough? Well, we don't feed the animals, Mr. Tay. That's handled by the farmers.
Step back, Mr. Wong. You just step back.
Oh, boy. I did not mean to disturb you.
A polite response from one of you strangers? Go on, don't waste your respect on me. I'm no high minister. I just cook.
I wanted to ask something about you.
Me? There's nothing to know about me. I cook for ungrateful people who do not understand what good food is.
Your palate is very sophisticated, Mr. Tay. Some say your dishes are, acquired tastes.
No, I am quite certain that the problem is with the customers. If you wish to keep your position, Mr. Wong, you will smile and nod.
You are very harsh with your assistant.
Mr. Wong is here to cut the vegetables and heft the rice bags. His job does not include criticizing the menu. I am the head chef. He is nothing.
Sheesh.
But I am learning. I will train hard to become the best chef I can.
There's a small chance he could become slightly more than nothing, but I've seen no sign of it as yet. Some people are heroes, some merely clap as heroes walk by.
And some people are assholes. I need information about Tien's Landing.
Then go walk around it. I do not waste my time collecting rumors. Everybody eats. That is all I need to know.
What do you know about the spirit world?
The spirit world? You are talking about stories for children. I believe what I see. If I see it, it is real. Very simple. If you want some deeper discussion than that, go to a temple. Me, I will stay here and cook for the living.
Yeah, I suppose I shouldn't have expected anything more than that. You don't believe in spirits?
I hear stories just like everyone else, but they are always told by some scared farmer who wouldn't know the wind from a howl. I believe what I see. That's enough.
Alright, I'm leaving.
Good. I need to concentrate on the menu. You want to eat, you'll leave me alone.
Will do. I feel sorry for the kid, though. Didn't look like there was a path behind here. There kinda is. With some coin. Alright, anything else out around here? Couple people.
This town needs the river to survive. If someone doesn't close the dam, we're doomed.
Okay, I don't think either of those people have any matter. Or whatever. Nothing there. Let me take a look at the map here. Looks like there's a route that goes up. Kind of want to take a look at what's down here. Bunch of sailors and the like, it looks like.
Hello, and welcome to Chuman's Woodcrafts. I'm afraid I don't have any woodwork items ready right now. My inventory's a bit understocked.
Who are you?
I'm Chuman the Craftsman. Nobody important, just a simple merchant of fine woodwork items. A merchant who may not be in business much longer, I'm afraid. There are several customers who owe me money, but with the dam open, times are hard. I can't expect them to pay me when they can't even feed their families. And if they don't pay me, I can't afford the raw materials to make my woodwork. It's a difficult situation, but I'm trying to make the best of it.
Maybe I could help you collect.
No, that won't be necessary. I don't want to cause any trouble for my customers. I'm sure they'll pay me eventually. At least, I hope so.
Your customers are taking advantage of you.
You might be right. I'm a fine craftsman, but I'm not much for business. I extend credit too easily, and then I can't bring myself to collect. It's just not in my nature.
I could also lend you some silver to get back on your feet.
A noble offer, but I must refuse. Prospects for my shop are poor right now. I can't allow you to risk losing your investment. No, things will have to work out on their own.
You're sure I couldn't help you collect?
No.
Alright, that's enough about your business.
A good thing. It's an uncomfortable topic, really. It's not so much that I need anyone's charity as I could just use some help around here.
I want to ask some
No,
questions.
I'm nobody. You don't want to talk to me. You should speak to Minister Sheng. He's much more important than a simple merchant about to go out of business.
I would help if I could. You're going out of business.
There are several customers.
Oh, we've already gone that. Alright, I'll be going
Very
now.
well.
I feel like we should come back at some point in the future. Bit of a back run over here. There's something we can investigate, it looks like. Yes, bamboo cask. Flawed monk gem. We can probably sell that. Nothing else over here. Investigate this. Yes, I can. 18 silver. Hey, it's something.
The fisherman's life is a hard one. Don't let anyone tell you different.
Yeah, and I imagine it's even harder when there's no fish to get.
Well,
Welcome, stranger! Welcome to beautiful Tien's Landing. Isn't it a glorious day? Oh, I know, people complain and grumble, but honestly, I think they're overreacting. Things can't be that bad, right? After all, you're here. If the town was truly doomed, would we still be getting visitors? Ha, I think not. In fact, I think your presence here is a sure sign that things are looking up. Soon, all our problems will be solved. It's just like I kept saying.
Who are you?
People call me Lee Shun the Talkative, though I have no idea why. I'm actually a basket maker. In fact, I dare say I am the best basket maker in all of Tien's Landing. Of course, with the dam open, ships can't navigate the river. So, I have no supplies to make my baskets and no customers to buy them. But am I worried? Of course not. My children only need one meal a day. After all, they're small. And my wife can take a third job if necessary. I know things will turn around soon.
Glad to see you're keeping your spirits up.
Things will get better. They always do. It's like my father used to say, the greater the problem, the greater the solution. I'm sure it'll all work out.
I think you might be in denial.
Denial? Preposterous! Sure, half the people have moved away, and those who stayed have mostly given up hope, and the entire town is running out of food and silver. But does my optimism mean I'm in denial? Of course not! I mean, none of the buildings are on fire, right? See? Something good. Just like that, right off the top of my head. I admit that some see our Imperial Minister Shang as, well, not entirely competent or capable of dealing with our problems. But somehow things will work out. They always do.
Can I talk about something else?
Of course, of course! I will gladly converse on any number of topics. It's a fine way to pass the time on such a beautiful day.
Tell me about the town's problems.
The Great Dam's been opened and the river level has dropped. Ships can't navigate the river and nobody can fish. But I think people are overreacting. Basically, we're suffering some minor inconveniences, which I'm sure will soon be resolved. Still, there are a few alarmists who scream and cry that our town is dying. Can you imagine? They have no faith in the Emperor, nor in Minister Shang, who is in charge of Tien's Landing. I am sure the cunning Shang has a plan to save us.
Hopefully. Where can I find Minister Shang?
He's in the town square, the highest point in Tien's Landing. Just follow any path leading up until you can't go any higher, and you're there. Minister Shang may not have the best reputation, but I'm sure that's just gossip. I'll bet he's actually a smart, active man who can reassure you of our town's future.
I'm sure. Let me ask something else. I have questions about the town itself.
I'm always happy to talk about Tien's Landing. We may have a few minor problems, but I'm sure Shang, our Imperial Minister, will find a way to solve them.
Where did the name Tien's Landing come from?
A splendid question, and one in which I am particularly well-versed. It is a fascinating tale that dates back to the blessed first Emperor of Jade, sagacious Tien.
Sounds interesting. Go on.
Before he was emperor, before there was even an empire, sagacious Tien was a young man, fond of wandering the countryside. One day he stopped, weary from his travels. He lay down to rest beneath the shade of a cool tree and had a marvelous dream of a shining empire. This dream drove him to create the Jade Empire as we know it. To honor the memory of his dream, he returned and built a summer palace in the spot where he had stopped to rest. In time, a town, this town, sprang up around the palace.
I don't see any palace around here.
Well, that was long ago. Over the centuries, the castle fell into ruin. But make no mistake, Tien's Landing is where he had his dream. The castle proves it.
But there is no castle.
Yes, but there used to be, many centuries ago. All evidence of it may be gone now, but just knowing it was here once is all the proof I need.
Uh-huh.
Other villages try to claim the Emperor had his dream while crossing their lands, but I know the truth. Tien's Landing, my hometown, is the birthplace of the Empire.
Alright, where can I buy and sell things?
Most of the merchants and our glorious Minister Shang gather in the town square, the highest point in the village. Just follow any path that leads up until you reach it. Few of the merchants have anything to sell, what with the dam being open and all. But if you head up to the square, you can still get a nice view of the whole town.
Noted. Alright. Goodbye.
Enjoy your stay in wonderful Tien's Landing, where things are never as bad as they seem.
Well, that's a way to sell it. Alright. Not much else around here. This leads...
Ak wiwu ofir, san kasawir wo sir
I
tana.
hear they eat regular. Ew. Let me look at the map again. So that's the boathouse. I think we'll avoid going to the boathouse now and make our way towards Minister Sheng. Roundabout up this way. Peasant man, peasant woman. Pretty sure he's gonna be in here.
If Captain Ing can't get the ship out soon, there'll be a mutiny. A right bloody one, too.
Lovely. Well, this is the town square. And I think we found Shang. Uh-oh.
Pretty.
Stop, thief! Come back here with my sword!
Put that sword back, lout! Surely there was never a minister as unlucky as Minister Sheng to suffer such insolence.
Koni onu you
That's
tashika
it.
wheel fonio south
You're
out
just going to let the thief walk free?
And still poor Minister Sheng suffers the insults of tradesmen who know nothing of justice. Where would I put the lout? My jail has been burned to the ground, along with my office, I might add. I have no place to put thieves, so stop questioning your betters.
I mean, he has a point, but did he have to say it that way? I feel like there's a better way.
This is bad. Oh, this is bad. River dry.
Been in the sun too long. The long drought was bad. This is nothing.
5 people died yesterday. Pirates raided one of the outlying farms, took the whole family as slaves.
Inferior charm gem. Okay, let's speak with this old Wei.
Eh? What do you want?
Who are you?
I'm Wei. Some call me Old Wei, but that's because they don't know Old Chan. If I'm old, he's ancient. He's at least a week older than me. Of course, we're both pretty old compared to most of the people in Tien's Landing. Why, most of them don't even remember what it was like before the flood.
Tell me about the flood.
18 years ago, Emperor Sun was young and flush with success from ending the drought. He began public works all over the empire, including the great dam downriver. The workmen came and started building it near our town. We were not engineers, and so we were not sure what it would mean. Some worried that it might flood us out. Most were unconcerned. After all, if there were any danger, the Emperor would tell us, surely. One day, the great dam was finished, and the floodgates were closed.
What happened?
The town flooded. We took what we could and fled. Mothers ran about screaming for their children who'd gone out to play. Children screamed for their dogs. Some folks climbed to the roofs of their houses and refused to leave. We survivors straggled upriver. Some collapsed from exhaustion, but the water kept rising. I carried a boy and a girl, and I saw another boy fall, but I couldn't carry him. Finally, I fell over too, and when I woke, I found the water had stopped rising.
Go on.
The Great Dam had created an enormous lake, and we settled our new town on the banks. The lake completely covered the ruins of our town. Life went on, but no word ever came from the Imperial City. No warning, no explanation. Did we displease the Emperor, or were we just beneath his notice? I will never know. The crewmen who manned the Great Dam would come to town sometimes, but they knew no more than we. I will go to my grave never knowing.
No one here will talk about the ruins.
The people started a new life here, but there was much pain and sorrow. Conversations would trail off. At night you could hear women sobbing, and not a few men. Finally, people stopped talking about the past, and then they refused to talk about it altogether. And eventually they pretended it never happened.
I saw the ruins on my way here. They aren't underwater.
A few months ago, the Emperor's engineers and soldiers left. They just went off in the night. Soon after, the Great Dam opened on its own. There wasn't anyone around. The water drained, revealing the old ruins. And underwater these 18 years. And now they're back. I don't know what made the Great Dam open. Some say it was ghosts. They say those who died in the town don't want to be forgotten.
Why hasn't anyone closed the gates?
Oh, we don't know how. We're simple people, and the Great Dam is not a simple thing. They say there is magic involved in its construction.
Thank you for telling me your story.
Oh, thank you for listening, youngster. Not many do anymore.
Indeed. Ah, these are the two people who we heard speaking a minute ago. Well, let's see what they have to say. And I have to say, that river flooded very fast if they closed the gates and everyone had to run.
Get on with your day, youngster. We're just passing time.
Can't
Can't you see I'm trying to have an important conversation with my friend here? The young ones today, no respect.
You leave this youngster alone, you cantankerous old goat. He looks like he could put you down without a thought. Might do us all a favor.
Oh, damn it. No, that was actually it. Okay. Well, that was short and simple. Merchant Chew.
Ah, I see the glint of intelligence, nobility, wisdom, consideration, and piety in your eye. A fine day to you. What can I sell you?
Well, that's a lot to see in just a glint.
Well, I make my living by knowing people. I can clearly see that you are of the finest sort. That is to say, the sort with silver ready in hand. Could I interest you in some seed? What about a pitchfork? I have hay as well.
Do you sell wind maps?
I'm afraid I do not. Just a few years ago, you could find wind maps everywhere, although only the rich needed them with their airship racing. Recently, the wind maps have disappeared. I know that when the Emperor's men left Tien's landing, they took all the wind maps with them. There are those who say... but it is not important.
Tell me.
Some say that Death's Hand is collecting all the wind maps and destroying them so that only he and his minions may travel freely about the Empire. However, I do not believe such talk. I believe firmly in the goodness, kindness, and wisdom of our Emperor and all those around him.
So no one has wind maps besides Death's Hand.
I suppose there may still be merchants in the Imperial City who have some, and they were once so widely available that there must be some here and there. But I do not have any, nor do I know anyone who has one.
Okay then. Oh, let me see your wares.
I have the finest selection of seed, I carry excellent baskets, wonderful fishnets, and superb boat scrubbers.
Do you have anything useful, like weapons or magical items?
I have a cloak so warm it's like a weapon against the cold. I have a scrubber so good that it cleans like magic.
You don't actually have anything I'd want, do you?
Who wouldn't want a basket so big you can carry 2 babies in it?
Someone with only one baby? I'm done speaking with you.
Very well. When you're ready to spend, I am ready to sell.
Okay, well, there was another merchant, it looked like, so... just enough time.
Konionuyu.
Let me be. An honest merchant used to make a good living in this town, but those drunken sailors have stolen most of my goods. I have nothing to sell you. What have they taken? Most of what is missing is perishable items. Grain, baked goods, fruit. There's little chance of getting them back, and they're hardly worth the effort. The only thing I'm really upset about is a clay figurine. Yesterday, Tong, one of the sailors, took it. There was nothing I could do to stop him. The figurine isn't worth much, but it belonged to my mother. I wish there was some way to get it back. Is there something I could do to help? Normally I would look to the local officials to help, but as you've already seen, Minister Sheng can do little about these sailors. Nobody in town can help. We are just simple villagers. Tong knows he can do whatever he wants to me and get away with it. I'll go talk to Tong for you. Thank you. Tong and his friends are usually off getting drunk near the storehouses past Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town. If you convince him to return my mother's figurine, I'll give you a discount on all my merchandise when it arrives. And he has nothing. Alright, thank you. I'll be going.
Lord Yun has put out a call for aid. Will none of you answer?
Let us speak.
Finally, someone approaches me. I was worried that this town's courage had drained away with the water. You look like a man who is trained for combat. Would you like to put those skills to the test?
You want to test me on combat?
Not personally, no. On behalf of Lord Yun, I'm here to find a skilled warrior who can deal with a unique problem. The Great Southern Forest, which lies north of this village, suffers from a terrible disease. Every tree within its borders sickens, and the place is infested with ghosts of all manners.
Does anyone know what causes the sickness?
If we did, would I be here? Lord Yun, my master, seeks a way to open the forest again and make it safe for travel. He is prepared to reward whoever aids him. Our men are no match for the ghosts in the forest. Perhaps you are.
How do I reach the forest?
You must leave Tien's Landing via the gate and follow the roadway to the north. The forest is but a short journey away, and Lord Yun makes his camp at the base of a hill, which should be easy to find. The path there is relatively safe, but travel beyond his camp and things worsen considerably.
Alright. What's happening in the forest
As
again?
I said, the trees and the no caravan dares.
Okay. Goodbye.
Go safely, and remember what I've said. Lord Yun needs the help of able warriors like yourself.
This does sound like something we can try to solve. But for now, I'm going to end this episode here. Next episode, we'll speak with, what's his name here? I've already forgotten. Minister Sheng, that's it. Next episode, we'll speak with Minister Sheng. See what information he has to give us. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I'm Chessrook44, that is Jin and Dawnstar. This has been a Let's Play of Jade Empire, and I shall see you all next time.